and welcome everyone to another one of my No Man's Sky videos. This is Metalbeard Gaming, and today I want to show you the two different methods of how to find your very own Sentinel ship. I've been sharing videos of ships I've found myself, but for those of you who don't know how to find your own ships, this will give you everything you need to know. To start off, we need to make sure our settings are correct. Combat settings must be turned to standard for both ground and space. If they are off or minimal, you'll not be able to have the full-length Wave 5 fights with the Sentinels that is required. After we have that set correctly, next we need to find ourselves a dissonant system in any galaxy to start. To find a dissonant system, we're going to be looking at the orange text description in the word water. Instead of water in orange text, it will say dissonant, as you see there. There's no difference in ships between all of the galaxies, so any of them will do. Once we have found one, now we just need to warp to it to find our ship. Now that we are inside of a dissonant system, we're going to be looking for the one planet with corrupted Sentinels on it. To do this, all we need to do is scan each planet and look at the Sentinel activity. Some are aggressive in red, some say high activity in orange. At the bottom of the planet information, we're looking for corrupted Sentinels in purple. After landing on our corrupted planet, we need to find some corrupted Sentinels to start combat with. They are typically all over the place, but a good place to start is to find a dissonance resonator, which is marked at the top of your HUD with a purple symbol. Destroying these will give us one of the 3 parts we need for repairing a Sentinel Interceptor once we find one. Once we've destroyed one, we will receive an inverted mirror, which we need, as well as we will alert all the surrounding Sentinels to attack us. These Sentinels are a bit more difficult than the normal red ones that you've always encountered previously. The idea is to get to Wave 5 of combat with them and defeat the last wave. It shows in the upper right hand corner that we have 3 red dots indicating that we're currently on Wave 3. Let's skip ahead to Wave 5. It takes me a good 10 minutes or so to get through all 5 waves on foot. After you defeat the last Sentinel in Wave 5, you will automatically send out a signal that will detect a dissonance spike. This location is represented by a little Sentinel ship symbol. This represents the location of a downed Sentinel ship. Let's fly to this location and check it out. One last thing before we get to the ship, we are also going to need at least 3 radiant shards to repair the ship, which are the large purple crystals also marked on the top of your HUD. Once you have landed at the location, you can use your scanner to get some information on this ship, such as its class, its value, and the coordinates of its location, which you'll need to share with other players. When you click on the ship, you'll need to remove the 3 items left behind, including the Haline Brain. To fully repair the ship, the last of the 3 items we need is a Harmonic Brain. To get this, we need to use the Haline Brain to locate an alien monolith. This monolith will be represented by another Sentinel ship icon. Let's fly to the monolith and see what's next. Oh man, this is a bubble planet. That's new and pretty cool. Anyways, as always, a monolith will have 3 pillars around it that will teach you some language. Normally you don't have to go to another planet to find the monolith. This was just a unique situation for whatever reason. The monolith itself will request that you present the brain to it so that it can sever its connection to the hive. Once done, the Haline Brain turns into a Harmonic Brain needed for the ship. Back at the crash site, we have 3 items needed to fully repair our new Sentinel Interceptor. After you repair it, you have the choice to leave it, swap it out for your current ship, or claim it and add it to your ship collection. Always be careful here. If you accidentally trade in your main ship for it, your old ship will disappear, so be careful. I like to take my new catches up into space and use photo mode to check them out and get a good picture with the glyphs so I can share with other players. You can also take your new shiny ship to the space station to upgrade it. Or you can scrap it for some units and you get some things to sell for nanites as well, and you can move on to your next find. I like to upgrade the ships that have multiple supercharge slots side by side to see how good they are at S-Class. Sometimes you can get lucky and get 4 supercharged slots that are all side by side touching each other. Those are super rare ships. That completes the first method of finding the Sentinel Interceptor ship. For the second method, you're going to want to begin combat with some Sentinels on a corrupted planet within a dissonant system, just like we did the first time. However, this time, instead of completing 5 waves of combat on foot, we're going to take the fight into space. To do that, just start combat and then hop into your ship and take off. The waves will reset to 1 and turn into ship combat. I completely prefer spaceship combat because if you hold the left trigger on the Xbox controller, it auto-targets the enemy ships around you. This makes combat extremely quick and easy, and you can blow through 5 waves in under 5 minutes rather than taking 10 minutes or more on foot. Okay, so let's skip to wave 5 and see what happens when we fight in space. When you reach wave 5, a huge Sentinel freighter will appear in front of you with several interceptors flying around it. It looks like a lot, and it's a lot of fun, but all you really have to do is shoot down the ships and destroy the freighter. For some of you, including myself, I find it much easier to turn taking damage off or lowering it in the No Man's Sky settings so you don't get blasted out of space. You can take down the ships, and then I would suggest focusing on the freighter's guns. You can just destroy all the guns on the freighter, which are mostly in a big line on both sides. Otherwise, every single part of the freighter takes damage and is all connected to a single health bar, and you can see that health bar in the middle of the freighter. Some places do take more damage than others and can lead to a quicker battle. Once you've destroyed the Sentinel freighter, you will instantly be rewarded with a Dreadnought AI fragment. This fragment is used to send out a signal and locate a Sentinel ship crash. It does the same exact thing as what happened when we finished Wave 5 on foot. But what's better about using the AI fragment, though, is that you don't actually have to land on a planet to use it. You can use it in space, in a dissonant system, or on a corrupted planet. If you use this in space, it'll find the corrupted planet automatically for you, which is way faster than scanning each one. It'll also send you to a neighboring system with a ship crash if there's no ship in the current system you're in. I stack up on the AI fragments personally and use them to do mass ship hunting. Now let's land and use one to find our second ship crash. Using the fragment, you don't even have to really get out of your ship, and if you don't, it actually skips the signal boost animation. Okay, so sometimes you can locate a ship crash that you've already discovered. This is the same planet we discovered our first crash, so that happens sometimes. Let's use another one and locate a different crash site. So since we're still on the same planet, it'll be the exact same ship. You can stay on the same planet and keep ship hunting if you like, and the ship design will stay the same, but you have a potential to come across an S-class. Staying on the same planet will find you the same ship, just in a different class each time. But this requires a lot of reloading and revisiting the system to avoid discovering the same crash sites you've already seen over and over. Okay, so that covers it. That was both full methods of finding your very own Sentinel Interceptor ship. Thanks for watching my video tutorial. Good luck and happy ship hunting, interlopers.